Hi, I'm Dr. Matthew Anderson, and the lesson today is entitled, How Long Will You Live? Now, there are a lot of things in life that I'm not totally certain about, but one thing I know absolutely is that you are going to die. And so am I. Sooner or later, you're going to die, and so am I. It's a certainty. Nobody ever gets out of that one. So that's what I want to talk about today. How long are you going to live, and what are you going to do with the time you have left? Almost 15 years ago, when I was 50, I had a dream. I had been concerned about this issue of life and the length of my life and what I was doing with my life, and I kept asking for a dream about it and praying about it every night. And after about 2 weeks of this, I finally had a very, very powerful dream. It was so meaningful to me that I don't think there's been a day since in the last 15 years that I have not thought about it. And in that dream, it was as if the voice of God, a sacred, divine voice, spoke to me and said, "You got 50 more." And I woke up in this very hard to describe emotion, a complex of emotions of being relieved and happy and feeling very humble. It was a powerful, deep experience for me. And as I said to you just a moment ago, I have not stopped thinking about it, at least at some point in every day. Now, we say, well, is that dream true? And I say, I don't know, but so far so good. 15 years. But the length of time is not really the issue for me. If I've got 35 more or 25 more or 10 or whatever, the issue is, what am I going to do with the time I have left? Whatever that time is. And so the lesson for today really is about that question to you. How long do you have to live, and what are you going to do with the rest of it? Because some one of you could die very soon. I don't know the answer to that. Some of you could live longer than I'm going to live. Some of you could go in a few years. We never really know the truth about that. The Tibetan Buddhist, the Dalai Lama is the most important Tibetan Buddhist, and the Tibetan Buddhists believe that each of us comes into this lifetime with a very specific time to die, and there's basically nothing that we can do about it. And they spend a lot of time in Tibetan Buddhism helping people pay attention, trying to be conscious about the life and the quality of life that they live. Now, we don't know, as I said, how long you have, but we do know, if you think about it, you might use the days, the months, the years more thoughtfully, more consciously, more full of compassion and love. So that's the question I have for you today. You know someday you're going to die. The question is, what are you going to do with the time you have left? Are you going to live the life that you have left fully? Are you going to be fully present? Are you going to be conscious? Are you going to wipe out big pieces of it with drugs or alcohol or spending or eating or something really stupid? Or are you going to wake up and say to yourself, this is precious. The time I have, the relationships I have, the nature that I live with, the breaths that I take, what I do with my work is precious. It has an end to it. It has value now. What can I do with it that is truly valuable? That question alone, how much time do I have to live, can transform, really transform your experience of life. I hope you look for an answer. God bless you.